Hi there, I'm Glenn Ward. I wanted to talk to you today about a little book. Look, it's the Observer's Sky Atlas. Now this little book isn't that well known here in the United States. It's a book that's originally from Germany. It's by Karkoschka, whoever that is, right? But this is an English language edition of the book. The great thing about this book is I've been using this book for 30 years. Come this summer, it'll be 30 years since I bought this book. It's kind of a funny thing about it. The public library in Clarksburg, West Virginia, they didn't get a lot of astronomy books, but for some reason they got this book. And I checked it out, used it for a week with my little 60mm refractor, had a lens this big. And this book was so awesome, I had to have one. So I ordered it from Sky Publishing up in Cambridge. Took it months to come, but this is it. This is the copy I got then. I've been using it for 30 years. This book has had so much dew on it, and it's only hurt it just a little. See, it's a little hard, but it's still in pretty nice shape. This book is just so convenient if you just want a little book that shows you all the nice objects, where to find them, how to find them. I was out there the other day looking at Gemini. There's Gemini. And I wanted to have a look at the Christmas tree cluster, which is located down a little south there of Gemini. And look, it has its own little finder chart. It shows the Christmas tree cluster. And then it's very convenient just to move down there. I could see a couple stars there. Just to move down there and have a look at. And as you see 2261, you know what that is, right? It's Hubble's Variable Nebula, which could so easily be mistaken for a comet. It looks exactly like a comet with a nice little fan tail on it. But it was so great. This book always delivered. It just seems like the people who put this together really knew exactly what you were going to want when you were out there observing. Take a look here at Leo. So we have Leo up here. And then we have all those galaxies, of course, the famous ones, some of them the Messier objects and some the NGC objects. But it gave us a little finder chart there, too, for the most famous of those galaxies. It's really such a great book. This time of the year, of course, we have Leo up in the sky. This is the spring when I'm making this, of course. There's a finder chart. Well, it shows Coma up here. Here's the Coma cluster. It has finder charts for some of the galaxies around there, too. And I noticed on the next one, it has a heck of a nice finder chart for galaxies in the Virgo cluster. And this is so handy when you get out there. If you have a nice finder and it doesn't give a mirror reverse view, so-called RACI finder or right angle corrected image finder, you can just go out there and put those crosshairs right on each of these, and you look through the main telescope and there it is. This little book is just so fantastic. Of course, in the back it has the master charts. So you just look and say, oh, I want to look at Auriga, so there's chart N6 or whatever. And it covers the whole sky. It covers the southern skies too. I've never managed to make it down there yet to look at it, but sure is great. Next to each chart, of course, shows most of your brighter stars there and your better binaries. Sometimes it shows some variables. Up here it says nebula, but it includes, globulars and galaxies and that as well up there. But this book is just so awesome. I think it offers more bang for the buck and more punch than any other little book like this. I've used some other books, and like I say, I don't know why this isn't more popular in the U.S. because it's an awesome book. It's not a total sky, atlas in the sense that it doesn't have a moon chart like Norton's and so forth. But it has a little information there in the front. The main point of it is all these charts and all these finder charts all in one little book. It's an awesome book. I strongly recommend it. I've been using this one for 30 years. If I'm here for another 30 years, I intend to keep using it for another 30 years or more. Maybe I'll make 50 years, I don't know. But check it out. It's the Observer's Sky Atlas by Karkoschka. I have no idea who the author is, but they did a heck of a good job. You can find this on eBay really easily too, by the way, or Amazon. So check it out.